started wanting things again. You put away to make us work. I heard it every time you wondered who you might be on your own. And I knew if we kept holding tighter, sooner or later one of us would disappear. I don't want love to make you smaller. I don't want that life for me. If we need some room to become ourselves, then maybe we have to leave. Grow without me, even if we grow apart. Take back all the dreams you quieted, trying to make room for us. I would rather miss you knowing you became more of yourself than keep you here beside me, watching both of us become less. Grow without me, I'll have to grow without you too. I'm scared of mornings that don't know you, of making plans without your name. I'm scared that time will change us past the people we are today. But fear can't be the only reason two people choose to stay the same. We don't have to stop loving to admit this hurts to hold. Sometimes caring for each other means giving each other room to grow. Grow without me, even if we grow apart. Take back all the dreams you quieted, trying to make room for us. I would rather miss you knowing you became more of yourself than keep you here beside me, watching both of us become less. Grow without me, I'll have to grow without you too. Maybe years from now we'll meet and see how much the leaving changed us. Maybe I'll hear about your life and feel proud before I feel the ache. I hope whatever waits beyond us feels worth the choice we made. Grow without me, go where your own life pulls you now. You don't have to make yourself small just to keep our love around. And I won't turn your becoming into proof that we were wrong. What we had can still be beautiful, even if it isn't where we belong. So grow without me, I'll miss you while I do the same. And if we never find our way back, I still hope you find your way. Don't say anything for a minute, I already know what comes next. Your hand is still warm inside mine, and I'm not ready to lose it yet. We've said everything that matters. There's nothing left to make this right. So don't rush the last few minutes. We have tomorrow to be apart. If this is really where we end, stay here while we still have heart. Hold me until we let go, until our hands have no choice but to part. Stay here while goodbye is something we still can't make our bodies start. I'm not asking you to change your mind. I know why we can't stay. Just hold me like you still love me before we walk away. Hold me until we let go. I can feel you holding back the tears, trying to make this easier somehow. But you don't have to hide the sadness. There's no reason to be brave right now. Tomorrow we can learn the distance. Tonight, let this still be ours. We don't need another promise. We don't need to call this wrong. Something can still mean everything and still not be meant to go on. Hold me until we let go, until our hands have no choice but to part. Stay here while goodbye is something we still can't make our bodies stop. I'm not asking you to change your mind. I know why we can't stay. Just hold me like you still love me before we walk away. Hold me until we let go. Years from now, if I remember only one thing from tonight, let it be how close you held me when we both knew this was goodbye. Not the reasons, not the hurting, just your arms around me once. Hold me until we let go, until we're brave enough to move. Keep your arms around me once more, while there's still nothing left to prove. I'm not asking for forever. I'm not asking you to stay. I just want our final moment to still feel like love, not blame. So hold me while we still can. Hold me before we know how to let go. You could have walked right past me in that life I barely understood. I was still learning how to trust that anyone could see something good. Then you stayed long enough to know me, past the version everyone else knew. Thank still had every reason not to, for seeing something worth believing before I learned to see it too. We may not be each other's ending, but I'll never call those years unlucky. Out of all the lives you could have entered, thank you for choosing me. You were there for quiet victories no one else would understand. You knew when I was only tired and when I really needed a hand. Even now, some better parts of me still carry what your love began. I'm not thanking you for leaving, I'm not asking us to change. I'm just grateful there was once a time you said my name and chose to stay. Thank you for choosing me when you still had every reason not to, for seeing something worth believing before I learned to see it too. We may not be each other's ending, but I'll never call those years unlucky. Out of all the lives you could have entered, thank you for choosing me. Maybe that is what I'll remember when the missing finally fades. Not who left or who stopped trying, not the words we couldn't say, just the simple fact that once you looked at me and wanted to stay. Thank you for choosing me, for the love I got to know, for all the ways you stood beside me before we had to let it go. I don't need forever from you to be grateful you were mine. Some people change your whole life just by sharing part of theirs. And if I never get to tell you one more thing before we're through, thank you for choosing me. We don't have to raise our voices to know something here has changed. I still reach for you by instinct. You still know when I'm not okay. That's what makes this harder. There's still tenderness beneath the strain. So don't make me stop loving you just to make goodbye make sense. I'd rather leave with something gentle than stay until there's nothing left. Let's go before love turns bitter, before your name becomes a wound, before the good we gave each other gets lost in everything we do. I still love you, that's the reason I can't keep us living this way. Let's leave while I can still remember why I loved you in the first place. We started keeping little scores now, who reached first and who gave in. I'm fine sounds colder every evening, then we wait for who will speak again. I don't resentment teaching us a different version of what we've been. You don't have to be the bad one, I don't need to be the right one. Sometimes love can still be honest and still know when it's time. Let's go before love turns bitter, before your name becomes a wound, before the good we gave each other gets lost in everything we do. I still love you, that's the reason I can't keep us living this way. Let's leave while I can still remember why I loved you in the first place. Someday I wanna hear your name and smile before the sadness comes. I want the years we gave each other to still feel like they meant something. So if tonight is where we end, let's not stay long enough to hate us. Let's go before love turns bitter, while your hand still feels like home, while letting go still breaks my heart, because I'd rather not let go. I hope one day we both look back and know we didn't stay too long. We don't have to ruin something beautiful to know that it is gone. I still love you, that's why I know we have to leave before love turns bitter. I don't miss you like I used to, like the night could never end. Now it happens in small moments, a song, a street, a passing scent. And instead of feeling broken, I just stop and let it in. Maybe time was never meant to make you disappear. Maybe healing is remembering without wishing you were here. I'm missing you softly now, without falling apart. You still cross my mind sometimes, but you don't take over my heart. There's a little ache beside the warmth, and somehow they can both be true. I'm not trying to get you back, I'm just missing you softly. I can think about your laughter without wondering who hears it now. I can pass the places we once loved without needing to turn around. Some days I barely think of you, some days you stay a little while. I used to fight every memory like it meant I hadn't moved. Now I let it come and leave me the way gentle things can do. Softly now, without falling apart. You still cross my mind sometimes, but you don't take over my heart. There's a little lake beside the warmth, and somehow they can both be true. I'm not trying to get you back, I'm just missing you softly. I hope there are nights you remember something good before the end. Not enough to make you lonely, just enough to make you smile. That's how you come back to me now. A feeling that no longer asks to stay. I'm missing you softly now, and I think that means I'm healing. I can love what we once were without needing back the feeling. You can still matter to my life without being where my life is going. There's no need to lose the memory just to prove I'm moving on. So when you find me in a quiet thought, I let you pass right through. No more breaking, just a little warmth, just missing you. I woke up and made some coffee, left the curtains open wide, drove around with nowhere urgent, let the whole morning take its time. Nothing special really happened, that's what caught me by surprise. It was the first good day without you, and I almost missed the change. I laughed before I thought about it. I went hours without your name. Then evening came and I realized I hadn't wished the day away. It was the first good day without you, and I let it be a good day. I met a friend and stayed out longer than I usually would have done. Talked about things that had no ending, watched the light go down for once. On the drive back I remembered you, but the thought didn't ruin anything. For so long, feeling better, felt like leaving you behind. Now I know I can keep loving what was ours and still enjoy what's mine. It was the first good day without you, and I almost missed the change. I laughed before I thought about it. I went hours without your name. Then evening came and I realized I hadn't wished the day away. It was the first good day without you, and I let it be a good day. I thought healing would arrive like some moment I could name, but maybe it begins this quiet A day that simply feels okay. No grand goodbye inside my chest. No need to prove I've moved along. Just one day I didn't lose to missing what was gone. It was the first good day without you, not the last good day we had. There'll be mornings when I miss you, there'll be nights that still feel sad. But now I know a life is waiting that can hold more than the past. It was the first good day without you, and for the first time I wanted it to last. I thought of you before I slept. I smiled, turned out the light, and kept the good day for myself. I saw you for the first time since we stopped being us. You smiled like you still knew me, and somehow that was enough. We talked about the little things, careful not to touch the past. Then you laughed the way you used to, and something in me moved. Not enough to want you back, just enough to know it's true. There's still something between us, something time didn't take. I can feel it when you look at me, and neither of us looks away. It doesn't have to mean forever, it doesn't have to mean we try again. Some love leaves a little warmth even after it has ended. There's still something between us. You asked me if I'm sleeping better. I asked if you still hate the cold. Funny how the smallest questions carry things we used to know. And when you said you had to leave, I didn't ask you to stay. There's still something between us, something time didn't take. I can feel it when you look at me, and neither of us looks away. It doesn't have to mean forever, it doesn't have to mean we try again. Some love leaves a little warmth even after it has ended. There's still something between us. For a moment I could almost see the two of us we used to be. Then you reached to say goodbye, and I let the moment leave. I didn't need to follow it, I didn't need it to become more. There's still something between us, and maybe that is all it needs to be. A little kindness in your voice, a little softness left in me. We don't have to name it longing, we don't have to make it start again. I can walk away still smiling, knowing love did not become a stranger. There's still something between us. And this time I can leave it there. When you tell our story someday, you don't have to make me better than I was. There were nights I let you down, times I left too much unsaid. I only hope the hardest parts don't become all that we were. I don't need you to forgive me for the things that still may ache. Just leave a little room beside them for the good we got to keep. Remember me kindly, not better than I was. Remember how we laughed so easily before loving got this hard. Keep the truth of every moment, every place I let you down. Just don't let our final chapter speak for everything we had. Remember me kindly when my name comes back around. I won't tell myself you left me like you never tried to stay. I know how long you kept reaching before you learned to walk away. And I won't make you the villain just to make the ending easier on me. We were more than what went wrong, more than how we said goodbye. There were days we loved each other in ways I still carry with me. Remember me kindly, not better than I was. Remember how we laughed so easily before loving got this hard. Keep the truth of every moment, every place I let you down. Just don't let our final chapter speak for everything we had. Remember me kindly when my name comes back around. If anger helps you lead me, I won't ask you not to feel it. But if time makes room around it, I hope something warm remains. Not enough to bring us backward, just enough to know it mattered. Remember me kindly with the whole truth in your hands. I was someone who truly loved you, even when I didn't love you well. You don't owe me a softer ending, you don't owe another chance. I only hope the years grow gentle with the story that we had. And if my name still finds you years from where we are tonight, I hope you can remember me without forgetting why we said goodbye. Remember me kindly. We didn't make it to forever, but I don't call that love a waste. You were there through parts of me I didn't know how to explain. There were nights I felt completely known, mornings I was glad you stayed. Just because we couldn't keep it doesn't mean it wasn't love. I used to think an ending changed the truth of what came first. Now I know something can be real, even when it doesn't work. It was still love, even though we couldn't stay, even though the future we imagined didn't turn out that way. I don't need you back beside me to believe in what we had. We lost the life we thought was coming, not the love inside the past. It was still love. We had things we never learned to fix, words that came too late sometimes. There were days we held too tightly, 'cause neither one could say goodbye. But I won't let our hardest ending rewrite every better day. I was loved and I loved you. That is something time can't change. We don't have to stay together for those years to still be true. I can let the story finish without wishing I'd never known you. It was still love, even though we couldn't stay, even though the future we imagined didn't turn out that way. I don't need you back beside me to believe in what we had. We lost the life we thought was coming, not the love inside the past. It was still love. When I think of you years from now, I hope goodbye is not the first thing. I hope I remember how you laughed, how easy some days used to feel. I hope the ending gets smaller and the good still has its place. It was still love, even if it wasn't forever, even if the kindest thing we did was stop trying to stay together. I can hope your life is beautiful without wishing it were mine. What we had did not mean less because it ended in goodbye. We didn't have to last forever for me to know it was love. We both said things we shouldn't have. When the hurt got hard to hide, there were nights you felt abandoned. There were days I lost my sight. But I don't want our worst moments to become the whole goodbye. Don't make us the villains just because we couldn't stay. You were not the one who ruined me. I was not your worst mistake. We were two people getting tired, trying not to lose what changed. Don't turn love into a crime just to make it easier to walk away. I could tell my friends you failed me. You could tell yours I let you down. Both would hold a piece of truth. Neither one would hold it all. There were reasons we stopped working, but there were reasons we held on. I don't need to hate who you became to accept we had to end. And I hope someday you can say the same about me again. Don't make us the villains just because we couldn't stay. You were not the one who ruined me. I was not your worst mistake. We were two people getting tired, trying not to lose what changed. Don't turn love into a crime just to make it easier to walk away. Keep the anger if you need it while the wound is still this new. I won't ask you for a softer truth than what feels honest now. But when the sharpest part is over, I hope blame is not all that remains. Don't make us the villains. Let the ending just be sad. Let the good stay good between us. Let the bad stay where it happened. You don't have to call me heartless. I don't have to call you cruel. We can leave without rewriting every beautiful thing we knew. We loved each other. We hurt each other. Both can be true, and neither makes us villains. You knew me in a younger season, when I still doubted where I'd go. You saw the parts I tried to hide and stayed long enough to know. We changed beside each other until changing pulled us different ways. So thank you for the part we shared, for every ordinary day, for knowing me before I knew which parts of me would stay. We didn't make it all the way, but I don't need to call that sad. Some people aren't there for the whole life, just for a part that matters. There were years your name belonged inside almost every plan I made. Now there are things I do without you that no longer feel strange. Still I wouldn't trade those years just to spare myself the ending. We were never meant to know how long we'd get to walk together. Maybe love can finish well without having to last forever. So thank you for the part we shared, for every ordinary day, for knowing me before I knew which parts of me would stay. We didn't make it all the way, but I don't need to call that sad. Some people aren't there for the whole life, just for a part that matters. If I could choose again, knowing exactly where we'd end, I would still meet you where I did. I would still let you know me then. The ending wouldn't make me take it back. Thank you for the part we shared, for the person I was with you, for the things we learned together that I'll carry into what comes next. I don't need another ending, I don't need one more chance. You were there for part of my life, and what a beautiful part we had. Not everything has to stay to be worth having. I heard you're doing well these days. I thought the words would hurt more. For a second something tightened, then it wasn't like before. I pictured you somewhere laughing, and I didn't look away. Maybe this is what letting go is, not forgetting what we had, just hearing that you're happy and not needing to feel sad. I'm glad you're happy. I can finally mean those words. There's still a little ache in me, but it doesn't make it worse. You don't have to miss me for our love to still have mattered. If your life feels good without me, I'm glad you're happy. There was a time I would have wondered who was standing by your side, if you ever said my name or compared his hand to mine. Now I only hope your mornings feel lighter than they used to feel. I don't need to know the details, I don't need a place in them. Somewhere along the way I learned your joy is not my loss. I'm glad you're happy. I can finally mean those words. There's still a little ache in me, but it doesn't make it worse. You don't have to miss me for our love to still have mattered. If your life feels good without me, I'm glad you're happy. I thought can hear that without breaking. That feels like healing. I'm glad you're happy. I never thought I'd get this far, where your smile belongs to your life, not to something I still want. I can miss who we were sometimes, without wishing you were mine. If you found the kind of happiness we couldn't find together, I'm glad you're happy. And for the first time, that doesn't hurt to say, I'm glad you're happy. I gave the pictures back in boxes, changed the places that I went, stopped rereading old conversations, stopped asking what you meant. But I never tried to lose every good thing that we were. I don't need to keep the ending just because I keep the love. Some things are worth remembering without wanting them again. I kept the good parts, the way you made me laugh too loud, how you believed in me on days I couldn't find that faith myself. I left the hurt where it belonged, I let the rest become the past. I didn't keep you, but I kept the good parts. I still make that meal you taught me, I still hear a song and smile. There are pieces of your kindness that became a part of mine. And not because I'm holding on, some love just leaves you better. I used to think moving forward meant erasing where I'd been. Now I know I can't remember without living there again. I kept the good parts, the way you made me laugh too loud, how you believed in me on days I couldn't find that faith myself. I left the hurt where it belonged, I let the rest become the past. I didn't keep you, but I kept the good parts. There were things I had to unlearn, things I hope I never repeat, but loving you also taught me how I wanna love more honestly. So when I think about those years, I don't only count what they cost me, I kept the good parts, not to pull me backward now, but to carry something beautiful into who I'm becoming somehow. I can't thank you for the love without pretending we should have lasted. I didn't keep the life we planned, I didn't keep the ending. I kept what made me better, I kept kept what still feels true. I kept the good parts of loving you. I know I made you more careful than you ever used to be. You started holding back the parts you once gave so easily. And I hate that what went wrong with us might follow you when I leave. Please love again, even if it isn't me. Don't let the way we ended teach your heart to be afraid. Let somebody get close enough to know you without making you hide. What happened here was not a reason to close that part of you for life. You used to trust the good in people, used to say what you felt first. By the end you checked each sentence like honesty could make things worse. If loving me made love feel dangerous, that's the part I wish I could undo. You don't owe the next person the fear that came from us, and you don't owe me loneliness to prove this mattered once. Please love again, even if it isn't me. Don't let the way we ended teach your heart to be afraid. Let somebody get close enough to know you without making you hide. What happened here was not a reason to close that part of you for life. Maybe one day someone will reach for you and you won't pull your hand away. Maybe saying what you need won't feel like something you should say. Let it be a better day. Please love again, and this time don't love carefully. Say what hurts before it hardens. Let yourself be fully seen. Choose someone who makes being honest feel safer than staying quiet. And if your heart can open after us, then not everything we broke stayed broken. You once made love feel possible for me. I hope someday someone gives that back to you. I used to carry you everywhere, and every thought I couldn't stop. Every silence felt like waiting, every night felt twice as long. And little by little, loving you stopped asking me to hold on. Nothing happened all at once. There was no moment I could name. The feeling simply lost its need to reach for you the same. This is where my love became quiet. wished you well inside my head. I didn't type a message just to leave the words unsent. And somehow caring from a distance didn't feel like losing anymore. This is where my love became quiet. Still here but no longer calling out. It doesn't ask where you are tonight, or wonder who you are without me now. There's still tenderness when I think of you. Just nothing left I need you to do. Somewhere between holding on and letting go, my love became quiet. I thought love had to disappear before my heart could finally rest. But maybe some of it stays with us without asking for what comes next. Not every feeling needs an ending. Some just find a gentler place. This is where my love became quiet, where missing you stopped running my life. I can hope the world is good to you and still keep walking through mine. You don't have to hear these words for every one of them to be true. I loved you loudly once, now I love you without needing to be heard. And somehow that is enough. There was a time I knew your footsteps before you even reached the door. You knew when I needed silence, when I needed something more. We made a life from little habits neither one of us could name. I don't miss every part of us, and I don't wanna go back, but I can still be thankful for the shelter that we had. We were home once, for a little while we were. I could fall apart beside you and still feel safe enough to hurt. We don't live there anymore, and maybe that's the way it had to end. But I won't call those years a mistake. We were home once, and that still means something. Now my days have found a rhythm that no longer waits for yours. I've learned how to make decisions without asking what you choose. Still there are nights I understand why losing us took time to grieve. We were home once, for a little while we were. I could fall apart beside you and still feel safe enough to hurt. We don't live there anymore, but I won't call those years a mistake. We were home once, and that still means something. Maybe home was never meant to be one place for all our lives. Maybe sometimes it's a person who keeps you warm for part of the ride. Then one day both of you are ready to keep walking on your own. We were home once, and I'm grateful that we were. You were there through years that shaped me, through the best and worst of who I was. I don't need the door reopened, I don't need another try. Some places stay inside you, even after you leave them behind. We're not home to each other now, but once we Something good happened today, and for a second I forgot. My hand was already reaching for the number I don't call. It's strange how joy can find you and still know exactly where you're gone. You're still the first I wanna tell when something finally goes my way. Still the voice I almost look for at the end of a better day. I don't need you back to know some habits come from loving well. I'm learning how to keep the moment when you're still the first I wanna tell. You knew how hard I worked for this. You heard the doubt before I spoke. You would have laughed and said I knew it, like believing was that simple. So I stood there with the good news and let myself miss you a little. Not every ache means turn around, not every memory has to stay. Sometimes someone leaves your life and still belongs to how you celebrate. You're still the first I wanna tell when something finally goes my way. Still the voice I almost look for at the end of a better day. I don't need you back to know some habits come from loving well. I'm learning how to keep the moment when you're still the first I wanna tell. Maybe one will happen and I won't reach for you. I don't think that means I loved you less. It only means I made it through. Until then, I'll let the thought come softly, then let it leave without regret. You're still the first I want to tell, but I don't have to make the call. I can smile for what is happening without bringing back what's gone. You were there for so much of me. Of course some part of you comes through. And maybe healing is just learning how to miss you and still enjoy the good news. Something good happened today. I thought of you, then I smiled anyway. You asked me one last question before you closed the door. Are you gonna be alright? I said yeah, though I wasn't sure. Back then it sounded like a kindness, something I was supposed to say. I promised I'd be okay. Not because I stopped missing you, not because I stopped caring. I just learned a broken heart doesn't have to stay that way. You asked me to keep living. I promised I'd be okay. At first I only kept that promise, one small hour at a time. Got up when I didn't want to, let the morning change my mind. One day I caught myself laughing and didn't feel guilty afterward. I thought healing would betray everything we used to mean. And now I know getting better doesn't erase where I've been. I promised I'd be okay, and I'm finally getting there. Not because I stopped missing you, not because I stopped caring. I just learned a broken heart doesn't have to stay that way. You asked me to keep living. I promised I'd be okay. If you ever wonder about me, you don't have to worry now. There are still days your absence finds me, but it doesn't pull me under. I can miss you and keep moving. I can hurt and still be whole. I can wake up to my own life without reaching for your hand. There are things I still remember, but they don't decide my days. You were someone that I loved. You're not someone I have to lose myself to save. So if that question ever finds you, yes, I kept my word. I'm okay. I thought goodbye would end the feeling, that time would take the rest away. But some mornings I still wonder if life has been gentle with your days. I don't reach for what we had now, I just hope you're doing well. I used to think love had to stay to prove that it was real. Now I know some things can end without taking what we feel. There is love after goodbye, not the kind that asks you back, not a promise left between us, not a reason to undo the past. I can hope your days are kinder, even if I'm not beside you. There is love after goodbye, quieter now, but still true. I don't need to know your every day, or whether you still think of me. I only hope you found the freedom to become who you needed to be. And if the life you have looks nothing like the one we planned back then, I hope it feels like yours. I used to think a love that mattered had to find its way back home. Now I know it can stay honest even when we let it go. There is love after goodbye, not the kind that asks you back, not a promise left between us, not a reason to undo the past. I can hope your days are kinder, even if I'm not beside you. There is love after goodbye, quieter now, but still true. If we meet again years from now, I hope we don't look away. I hope there's still some warmth between us, without wishing we had stayed. Maybe we can smile and know the good was real while it was ours. There is love after goodbye, even when there's no way back. I can thank you for the years without trying to rebuild the past. I can hope your heart stays open, hope life gives you something good. There is love after goodbye, not a love that asks you to return. just one that still wishes you well. So wherever life has taken you, I hope you found your way. That is how I love you now, after goodbye. I still smile at certain stories before I remember how they end. There are nights I miss your voice and almost reach for you again. But missing you feels different now. It doesn't mean I want us back. I used to think if love was still there, then leaving had to be a lie. Now I know some love can stay after two people say goodbye. I still love you, just not back into the life we had. I can miss the way you knew me without wanting all of it again. I don't need to make you wrong to know we're better where we are. I still love you, just not back into the arms that broke our hearts. If someone tells me you're doing well, I mean it when I say I'm glad. I don't search their words for clues or wonder if you still look back. You can matter more than most and still not be where I belong. The hardest part was learning love and leaving, can agree. I don't have to want you near to want a good life for you still. I still love you, just not back into the life we had. I can miss the way you knew me without wanting all of it again. I don't need to make you wrong to know we're better where we are. I still love you, just not back into the arms that broke our hearts. If I saw you tomorrow, I know my heart would know your face. Maybe some old want would find me, I would let it have its place. Then I'd say goodbye with kindness and keep walking on my way. I still love you, just not back to who we had to be. I can keep the good you gave me without giving up the life in front of me. You don't have to disappear for me to finally move ahead. I still love you, just not back, and loving you no longer means I have to turn around. Some part of me may always care. I'm fine